Good afternoon. Welcome to the Real Estate Show with Kristie Brady of Strata Realty Group. How are you, Kristie?
I'm great. Thank you, John. How are you?
All right. I know it's near the end of summer. Kids are going back to school, and you are selling houses.
Well, people can reach me online at KristieOnline.com. That's KRISTIE online.com. Or they can always call me at 775-385-7679.
I know you've been working hard all summer selling lots of homes, but sometimes people have a regret after buying a new home. What are the biggest regrets that new homeowners have when they get into their new house?
There are a few things in life as exciting as being handed the keys to your new home. That moment is usually the culmination of years of saving and months of searching for just the right property. But that feeling of elation can sometimes devolve into feelings of regret. 1 in 4 homeowners had buyer's remorse about their current home. With a decision as big as buying a home, there's no surprise that regrets are common. But you don't have to end up among that 25%. Most buyer's remorse stems from one of 5 main issues, so keep these in mind as you tour your properties. The first regret is neighborhood. Home buyers are often swayed by the appeal of the home itself and fail to do enough research and investigation about the neighborhood. If you're considering a home, make sure you visit it during the day and at night. Get out of the car, walk around the neighborhood, and talk to some neighbors if you can. If you desire to live in a buzzing neighborhood, consider the noise level and your threshold for dealing with late-night revelers. Being close to the action is fun, but some buyers learn quickly that it's possible to be too close. Research the nearby amenities. Where's the closest grocery store, pharmacy, coffee shop, or dining destination? If living in a walkable community is important to you, research the walk score for the address. The second biggest regret that I find with buyers is parking and transportation issues. How you move to and from your home can be a big factor in the quality of your life. The allure of a charming home may convince you that a longer commute isn't so bad, and that may be true or not. Whether you drive, bike, or take taxis, try out the commute during rush hour both ways to get an accurate sense of your new daily routine. Be honest with yourself about your parking needs now and in the future. Is your neighborhood sleepy during the week but packed with cars on the weekends? Will parking be an issue when guests come to stay? Think through these issues ahead of time and avoid regrets down the road. Renovation ambitions are the third biggest regret that most buyers have. Many buyers have grand plans. Knock down a wall, build an extension off the back, gut the kitchen, and dig out the basement. There's nothing wrong with having a long-term vision for how you like to improve your home. But if you don't have a clear idea of the cost, expertise, and time needed to achieve that vision, you may be on a pathway to regret. Buyers can get swept up in planning and become too ambitious about what renovations and repairs they can make themselves. If you're planning to make some serious changes to a home, it's wise to get 1 or more contractors out to the property to give you a ballpark estimate before you buy it. The fourth biggest regret I hear of is price. Second guessing what you paid for a home is painful, especially if you bought at the top of the market and later found yourself underwater on your mortgage. For recent buyers, this regret is most often felt after getting swept up in the frenzy of a bidding war or settling on a property. Talk with your agent about the local dynamics of the market. Understanding these dynamics will help prepare you for the negotiation process and make sure you don't feel like you've made a mistake down the road. The home search can be exhausting, especially if you've had offers fall through or have been outbid, but you will probably never be satisfied with your home purchase if you settled on a place that you aren't excited about. Be patient and wait for the right opportunity. If you feel like you're talking yourself into a property, it's probably not the right option. Take a short break from the process if you are getting overwhelmed or frustrated. If you find a property that you are excited about, don't let that excitement translate into a regrettable decision. Some sellers list below market value to get a bidding war going, and sometimes you love a home so much that you're willing to pay above the asking price to be certain that you get it. If you're involved in a bidding war, work with your agent to determine the market value of a home and set a limit for yourself that you feel comfortable with that you won't come to regret. The fifth biggest regret I hear about is the lender. Some buyers regret the lender they've chosen to work with before they even reach the settlement table. I always advise clients to go with a local lender when possible. Smaller local lenders tend to be more accessible during the process. They get a lot of business through referrals and they want to make sure that you have a good experience. Your agent should be able to give you some recommendations of lenders that they have done successful deals with. If you're serious about buying, start getting your paperwork and records together at the outset. Home ownership can be stressful and no home is perfect all the time. Carefully considering all the factors inside and outside the 4 walls of your home before making an offer will give you greater peace of mind now and in the future.
Don't forget to tune in Thursdays at 12:30 for the Real Estate Show with Kristie Brady on KZBI.